Taking carnation cuttings is fairly easy, but the word cuttings is probably not the right term. What you're actually doing is looking for a stem that's non-flowering, such as this one, grabbing it at the base and simply pulling it away from the plant. So that's what you've got there. Not so much cutting as pulling it away from the plant. We'll show you what to do next. So we've taken 3 cuttings, and the best time to do that is from early summer to midsummer. We'll show you how to strip back some of the bottom foliage, although you don't really need to do this. We think it does improve the strike rate a little bit. You're simply removing some of the bottom sets of leaves. And as I said, you don't really need to strip the foliage off too much. So we'll do that with all the cuttings. And you're left with a cutting where the lower part looks something like this. We're simply potting these cuttings into an ordinary garden potting mix. You can improve your strike rate a little bit if you use a mixture of 2 parts perlite to 1 part peat or fine coir peat. You can also improve the strike rate with carnation cuttings if you use a hormone rooting powder. Some gardeners simply prefer to dip the bottom part of the cuttings into a little honey. We're not going to do either of those techniques with these cuttings, as at this time of the year it's nice and warm. We think they'll strike pretty easily by themselves. The next thing is to place the cuttings firmly into the potting mix. It's simply a matter of making a hole in the potting mix, putting the cutting in and firming in around it. So we'll do that again. Make a hole, put in the cutting and firm in around it. We've got our 3 cuttings in the potting mix, and ideally at this stage you'd place the pot inside a propagation house or perhaps a cold frame. Most gardeners don't have these, so we're going to improvise a little bit by using a PVC water bottle. We've cut the bottom off. We'll place this over the top. But first of all, you would water in your cuttings. Once they're watered in, you might need to firm them back in and straighten them up a little bit before covering them with the plastic water bottle. The cuttings are in place, the water bottle's in place. All we need to do is to mist, and we do this through the top. We don't take the bottle out at any stage. And we'll place the pot in a warm place but out of direct sun. After about 4 weeks, these cuttings should be starting to show good signs of new growth. You'll need to mist every day or every second day if the weather gets a little bit cooler. At the end of 4 weeks, take the plastic water bottle off. Leave the cuttings to harden off a little bit. 2 weeks after that, they should be ready to plant out into individual pots or straight into the garden. In between when you take the water bottle off and when you plant them out, we suggest watering every 3rd day with a liquid seaweed fertiliser, which will help promote healthy root growth. So that's it for carnation cuttings. They're easy to do at home. and you can fill your garden with wonderful, fragrant carnations.